Do you ever find yourself pulling away when things are finally going well? It's like a part of you doesn't trust it, like you're just waiting for it to fall apart. This is not a mindset issue. It's something your nervous system learned a long time ago. So even in healthy relationships and in success, your system might go into protection mode, shutting down, overthinking, or pushing people away. And part of that protective mechanism is self-sabotage. We'll sabotage it before it can go wrong. It's not your fault, it's a survival pattern, but it can be unlearned. In this video, I'm going to show you how these patterns begin in the body and what you can start doing to shift them. Hello everybody, I'm Catriona Morten. I'm a sensory motor psychotherapist, and this is Vega therapy, where you learn to calm your body, quieten your mind, and heal from within. So let's get started. So as with all of these things, it's there for a reason. It's not there to just make your life difficult. It's something that we've learned, that we've experienced, that we've embedded into our nervous system and our body from things that have happened to us in the past. If we've had a rupture early on, if we've had a loss or a breakup or illness, then it interrupts the general flow of things, especially if these things have been unexpected or they keep happening. Then we learn not to trust when things are going right. We learn to get uneasy when things are going really well. If we've had a parent that's been narcissistic, then often, because what narcissists like to do is change things up, to change the energy of things. So if things are going really well, then they'll suddenly turn it into something really unpleasant. And we learn to be wary when things are going great. We learn this sense of unease, especially if everything is going quiet or well. It's not a head first that starts to go, uh-oh. It comes from our body, it's our nervous system, but we often don't recognize it. We only hear the thoughts that go with it. And when they're early in our childhood development, they're attachment wounds. And as we've said before in previous videos, attachment is part of our survival mechanism. And so it's embedded into us. It's going to have all of these protective things in. It's going to kick in. And it could be attached to your fight, flight, or freeze responses, which are automatic. We have no control over them. As always, when it's an attachment wound, it's body unease first, behaviour second. And it's in our unconscious. Unless we're really tuned in and very, very aware of where that unease is, how it's affecting our body, how it's affecting the way that we feel, then we're not going to be aware that the way that we're acting, the things that we're doing, how we're responding, is part of these unconscious patterns from our past. We're going to think, oh, it's because of this, this person did this and this person did that. But we'll be very unaware that that little self-sabotage part is just lurking. And when we've got that sense of unease, it's like, okay, I can't trust this. I feel really, really uneasy. Something's bound to go wrong. And because we like to take control over things, this is unconscious, we'll make sure things start going wrong. We'll react to things in ways that we wouldn't normally. We might be very provocative, pick an argument, or always picking fault with the person. And what we're subconsciously doing is pushing that person away in order to protect ourselves, because we'll have developed these belief systems that say things always go wrong, or I don't deserve to be in a relationship like this, or people always turn against me in the end. And so we make those things happen because we have to be able to believe in them. And all of these things come from the body. It's that sense of unease in the body. And unless we're aware of these things happening, then our behaviour is just going to keep going on. And we'll rationalise it, even though there might be patterns of things. This keeps happening. Why does this keep happening to ourselves? But we'll look for the solution and the reasoning external to us, as in these kind of people. I always pick these kinds of relationships, or these kind of people, this kind of friend. But we'll be really unaware of the part that we're playing in this. Most of us want to be in, really good sound friendships and a really good healthy relationship. So it's so important, one, to recognize, I wonder what could that have been as part of a protective process in my childhood. I wonder where that could have come from. I wonder what about that behaviour makes sense back then. Because it will in some way, but we're carrying it forward. We can't give that message to our brain and our nervous system, oh, it's okay now, it's different now, it's all right to be in a happy, healthy relationship, we're perfectly safe. We've got to have that feeling internally. So the first thing that we need to be able to do is sense into our body, to learn how to read what our body's telling us, to learn how to be aware of how our body is and the kind of messages it's sending to our brain that then develops these thoughts that go with it, that rationalize it. So the more that we can either do body scans or just learn to be aware, following our breath, being aware of our feet on the floor, just getting that general awareness of, oh, this is how my body communicates. For some people it's like buzzing in their legs, it might be a churning feeling in their stomach. Very often it's the breath that starts to go uneasy, holding tension in certain places in your body. The more you can be familiar and comfortable with noticing your body, you stand a much better chance of recognizing when it's not at ease with itself, when things change. And when we can spot these things, it's like, oh, that could be as a part of my old protective patterns. Are these parts of my childhood development? Are these some of the wounds that have come from my past, from my upbringing? And when we can recognize it's like, yes, that is, then it gives us a really good heads up of what we can do about that. And if, when things are good and it sets off an alarm bell, then we have to know. So we can bring up an image or a visualization of either something that we really like, a place that we really like, a person that we really like being with. Bringing that in and learning to sit with it. Sit and be still with it. To hold that and to be aware of what happens when we just hold that image and building it up. Okay, I can hold that for 5 seconds before something kind of tries to take me out or distract me from it. So we're learning how to be with something that's positive, or have something in front of you. If visualization's not too easy, then have something in front of you that it's like, I really like that. Know why you really like it. Be aware of what it is about that you like so much. And just practice sitting with it, being quiet, being still. For very volatile households, that stillness can often represent a danger. It's like the calm before the storm. And so if that's the case, if stillness, if quiet sends you into unease, practice sitting with it. Have nothing on, have everything switched off, and just notice what it's like to sit in stillness and build it up. Don't say, all right, today I'm going to try and do that for half an hour. That might be way too much. Try for a minute, try for 2 minutes, build it up for 5 minutes. Notice what comes up in the body. If you can sense where your unease is coming, then you can find ways of regulating that, of helping that ease to go down, to give some reassurance. Oh, this is a past wound. This is an attachment wound. This is something from my past. Okay, well, what helps regulate it? Is it a bit of movement? Is it putting hands on there? Is it a bit of chi energy? You'll find something. Is it a bit of strength that you can bring into your body? Whatever it is that helps that settle. It's like, okay, well, whenever I'm in this relationship or in this friendship and I start getting that antsy feeling, or I can feel myself being a bit provocative or picky with someone, it's like, aha, is this unease coming from my body? If it is, then just check in, make it about yourself. Reassure these younger parts that this is an old wound. These are things that I want to be able to heal and move on from, and not have them always coming up. And for me to always be, taking a sledgehammer to things that actually, they were perfectly good. It's just that our unease, our fear, our old wounds are the things that are coming up and into the present moment, into the present day. We can heal all of those things. We don't have to have them around. We don't have to carry them in our body and in our nervous system. For some people, we can do some EMDR with that to process it. For others, it's just being able to regulate. If we're feeling uneasy, is it good to just tap and get a rhythm going? We're not doing EMDR with it. We're just giving our body something that helps it settle and reassures. And the good news is, with curiosity, body awareness and compassion, you can begin to respond and behave differently and build trust within yourself again, one moment at a time. If this video helps you understand yourself a little bit more clearly, then hit subscribe and join us every week for more body-based healing. Because real healing doesn't start in the mind, it starts in the body.